Hi everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dean Chen, and I've known Dan for just doing the math, 16 years. So we actually met freshman year in college, and Maya and I know each other for a little bit over 2 years, and it was actually we met the weekend before they actually became a couple. So my wife and I have like did first dibs on knowing that they were a couple. But it's actually kind of funny because I remember Dan called me up and we had this conversation, and I actually wasn't that surprised after meeting them for the first time that they actually got together. And looking back 2 years since then, looking at all the experience we've had, I kind of understand now why that they were made for each other. So, first thing, and you guys know this already, their passion for food is really is understated, right? The word passion. And I remember in college, we like sushi. So he and two other guys went to this restaurant in New Jersey called Minato together. He knows where I'm going. And it's a sushi buffet. I don't know if it's still there anymore, but probably out of business because of us. We were there, we're so excited about eating it. We were there for 4 hours. And they kicked us out. Now, I think Dan's taste, because Aya for sushi has matured, they're refined a little bit more. And now they're my sensei when it comes to eating Japanese food. So any of you guys like it, go to them.
No more sushi buffet.
No more sushi buffets. So besides food, I also thought about, they really are really driven people. Right? So for those of you who know that Dan's a snowboarder, but I don't know if you guys knew that the first year he snowboarded, he broke his arm. Now, actually was probably the first run that he broke his arm. Now, for most people, when they break their arm first time snowboarding, they probably hesitant, if they ever get back on the slope again. No, not Dan. The second year, not only did he learn to snowboard, going down the black diamonds, he was learning to do jumps off the 360s. I was like, wow, that guy is really, he's got some kahunas. And little did I know that I actually has kahunas as well. I know now, from our own experience, not to play and challenge her in ping pong, table tennis anymore. So if you ever want a rematch, we can go to Brooklyn and we'll do that table tennis.
Oh, it's on.
They also really have a passion to find new experiences. So when we went to China, a group of us went to China, Dan had accepted a proposal by an old woman to put hot cups on his back. It's supposed to drive away evil spirits, evil energy, but all I remember, it left welts that lasted about a month. Right? You remember those? And Aya has now opened Dan's eyes to not only baths in Japan, which is not really like welts, but also amazing experiences in Miami, Nassau, Hawaii, anywhere that's warm. So, looking back to that weekend when we first met Aya, I realized that, those experiences actually very much the same. I remember we went to this restaurant called John Brown's Smokehouse, and they shared their passion for burnt tips. They also shared their a passion for being driven when they were competing against each other really zealously in Scramble on their iPhones and on their smartphones. But their drive for sharing new experiences, well, that's evident today in their path for marriage. and their paths will share their life together. So, without further ado, and it's kind of long, but I would like to propose a toast. Then thank you for having us, and thank you for having me in your life. We all are truly blessed. Thank you so much.
Brandon, cheers. Did you cup up? Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is Patrick. Please give him a round of applause.
Hey B, go ask Kaya if he has another battery. Ask him if he has another battery. Kaya.
Dan and Aya. Aya and Dan. Aya, Dan. Dan Aya. I don't really understand how I'm up here right now. I've known Dan for like 8 years. We worked together at DoubleClick and now Google. The way I discovered Dan's interest was by watching him surf the internet from my cubicle. It was kind of great, actually, because he had the same interests as me, so I could just sit back and let him surf the internet for me. I've known Aya for 25 years. She's a group of people that I consider family. People from a really small school where everybody really cared about each other. People say this all the time at weddings. Dan and Aya are the perfect couple. And it's almost always bullshit. Almost 90% of marriages suck. Those people should not be together. But I mean it when I say Dan and Aya are 2 pieces of a 2-piece puzzle. I'm not the kind of guy that gets happy for other people. You're not, everybody's agreeing. I am honest to God happy for Dan and I love Dan and I. I'm very, very, very happy that Dan and I has happened. Okay, so now they kind of screwed my speech a little bit because they talked about their meeting before the or during the ceremony. But I'm going to provide a little bit of lost detail there. Everybody seems confused about when or how Dan and Aya met. I'm going to lay that to rest. Dan and Aya first met at my 31st birthday party in Fort Greene. And the second time they hung out was at my 32nd birthday party at Sammy's Romanian Steakhouse. You have to go there. That night, I remember, I think we were 3 bottles of vodka in. Maybe 4, between 7 people. And I looked up, and I saw this bowl of chopped liver. And above that bowl were Dan and Aya's faces.
And for some coincidence, for some reason, they were sitting beside each other. They didn't know each other at the time. I have photographic evidence of this. And I thought,